3, 2, and 1. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Vicky and today we are finally doing another wedding video. So I'm going to be sharing my proposal story. So I guess you could say that this is my first story time. So how fun. So it all started the day that I was born. No, I'm just kidding. So my fiance and I obviously did talk about marriage and stuff before the actual proposal. So I knew that it was going to come. I just didn't know exactly when it was going to happen or how it was going to happen. So it was all luckily a complete surprise to me. A lot of people have asked me if I knew that it was going to happen, and I was completely oblivious. And to be honest, I really thought that I was going to know when it was going to happen, and I thought I was going to be suspicious and I was like just going to know, but I actually didn't. So my fiance works at a car dealership, and he had originally told me that his company was gonna have like some launch party or something, because those are things that they actually have. So of course I believed him. So he had told me that this was something that I needed to dress up for, and so I did. And that day my aunt was actually having a party at her house, so my parents, that was like the perfect excuse. They got ready and they left and they said bye to me, and they knew that I was gonna go with him somewhere else. So they were like, all right, see you later, have a good time. And I was like, okay, you too, have fun partying. So my fiance comes over, he's all dressed up, I'm all dressed up, and we go to this launch party, which he said was gonna be downtown in some building, I don't know. And so we go downtown, and he looked to me very confused as to where we were going. So I asked him, like, why don't you just text your boss, ask him what the address is or like where we're supposed to go? And he was like, no, I got this, it's in some building over here, one of these buildings, don't worry, I got this. So we park, and then we get out and we start walking through this garden that they have downtown in Oklahoma City. I feel like at that point I should have been a little suspicious, but I wasn't, because I thought we were just going through some shortcut walking through the garden, so I didn't suspect anything. And then we we kept walking. We walked quite a bit, honestly, and I was wearing heels, so that was a little bit uncomfortable, but whatever. So we were walking, and he took me to this little area where there was a water fountain that he really liked, and it was kind of hidden, so it was perfect. He stopped, and then he turned to look at me, and at that point I still didn't suspect anything. I know I'm crazy, but I just thought he was just, saying nice things, because he started talking to me. He grabbed both my hands and he started talking to me, and I honestly thought he was just gonna say some nice, sweet things, and then we were just gonna keep on walking. I know it sounds crazy, but I really did not suspect anything, because I thought this can't be it, it can't be it. He doesn't really remember too much of what he was saying, but I do, but I'm not going to say it because it's very personal. I should actually write it down now that I think about it, so that I never forget. So he started saying some very sweet things, and at the end of all of that, that's when he was like, there is no launch party. And at that point I was like, what? And he said, today is a day that we're going to celebrate us and our love for each other. And that's when he said, okay, I have a question for you. And he got down on one knee and he asked me to marry him. And I was completely shocked. I was not expecting that whatsoever. I really thought that I was going to be suspicious when it came down to it, and I had no idea what was going on at that point until he was like, there's no launch party, today's about us. That's when I finally got it. So after that, I started crying, and he put the ring on, I hugged him, and then he was like, I believe there's people over here waiting for us. And I was thinking maybe it's like a photographer, a picnic maybe, I don't know. I didn't know what to expect. So I walk out, and the first thing I see are my parents. And I was like, I thought you were at my aunt's house. What are you doing here? And literally everyone was there. And by everyone, I mean literally my entire family, all of his family except his sister, but the rest of his family was there. And so it was so nice, and I was over there crying. It was kind of embarrassing because ew, tears. But it was so nice walking out of there and being able to celebrate that moment with both of our families. And then after that, we just went to his parents' house and we ate dinner. It was great. It was a fun time. So that's about all that happened. It was just a very special moment for us and for our families. I believe that night or the day after, I put up a video announcing our engagement, and I made a video, and the way that I wanted to do it was, ever since we started dating, I had recorded him and like all of our dates that we would go on and like the things we would do. I just like recorded short clips, so I wanted to put all of that together, and at the end was going to be our engagement. And I didn't know that someone was gonna record, so that's what I did. I'll insert that video at the end of this one so that you guys can see what that looked like for those of you that haven't seen it. And the great thing was, his best friend actually offered to go and take pictures of all of that, and it was perfect because I had never met him at that point. I didn't know what he looked like, so I didn't know. I had seen him at the corner of my eye when he was proposing, but I didn't turn around. I just thought that he was a stranger that was like, oh, how cute, it's a proposal, let me take pictures. So that's what I thought it was, but it was his best friend. So that turned out perfect. And then my sister was actually hiding in the bushes recording. So we do have video of the actual proposal, him getting down on his knee. So that's what's included in my announcement video. That's literally the proposal that I had always dreamed of. Like, I have always wanted my parents, like my whole family actually, to be there. I wanted it to be a very special moment, and that's exactly what it turned out to be. It was literally so perfect. So yeah, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. All the links to my social media will be linked down below, and I'm going to insert my engagement announcement here. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys next time.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, shall I stay? Would it be a sin? Oh, if I can't help falling in love with you.
Let me just get comfortable here. Okay, dang it, I can't say it right. So we were walking, and is this microphone on?